I'm Cheryl Golden, and this is Newman University's Universe We Live In Science and Society class for the summer of 2017. Thanks so much for joining us. It is summer. I'm out here on the porch. I'm hoping to enjoy teaching a class in a little less formal setting, and I'm sure you're hoping to do the same with regard to being a part of this class. So here we go. Science and Society is a Newman University core course that combines two disciplines, the discipline of history and science. We are hoping to take an interdisciplinary look, again using more than one discipline, to look at how science and technology have shaped human society. We will focus on the history of science in the Western tradition, and so that means, for me at least, going back to the beginning. So we will go to the ancient world to start with. We'll look at Mesopotamia, we'll look at the Mediterranean, so that's the Greeks, the Romans, the Egyptians. We'll then move on to the West, continuing in the Western tradition, we'll then move on to Europe. And we'll probably start in the medieval era, and that will include both the influence of Christianity and Islam on the history of science. We'll then move into the Renaissance often seen as the beginning of the modern era, and the Renaissance is a time period also defined by the scientific revolution. Scientific revolution, a very important intellectual, mathematical, physics, astronomical, if you will, study of astronomy development starting with the time of Copernicus and moving forward into the 19th century. Close on the heels of the scientific revolution is the Industrial Revolution. And the Industrial Revolution is the application of scientific principles in technology. So trying to use physics, trying to use mathematics in order to produce goods, if you will, in a faster way. So the industrialization of technology. Yeah? That's going to lead to issues in city building, what we might call urbanization, but it's also going to lead to more and more of science's influence in society itself. So we will take a look at science and religion. We'll take a look at science and education. We'll take a look at the role of science in warfare, politics, so forth. There's going to be a huge impact, as you know, of scientific thinking on the way that we look at the world around us. We'll take a look at Einstein and his influence as we get more into theoretical physics, but we'll also take a look at the role of technology as a whole and how it has played out in the 20th and 21st centuries, dealing with a lot of issues from genetically modified crops to the role of Facebook in spreading ideas associated with terrorism. There's so many complex and controversial issues that science and society brings to bear. So, as you can see, there's a lot that one can take a look at in the connection between science and society. We have 8 weeks. We're not going to get to everything that we want to get to, but we're going to try to get to as much as we possibly can. So, first thing to do, go to Blackboard. As you know, this is an online class and you'll need access to a computer, you'll need access to the internet. Go to Blackboard, go to our class. Our class is Science and Society. Sign into that class, and then eventually go to the Information tab. When you go to the Information tab, you'll find our syllabus. Please read it. You'll also find several files there outlining all of the assignments. Everyone always wants to know, what do we have to do in this class? There will be discussion boards, there will be quizzes, there will be written reflections, and so there is quite a bit to do. There are weekly deadlines. Those deadlines are firm. No matter if we're traveling, no matter if life intervenes, we've got to continue. This class builds upon itself week by week, and the discussions build week by week, so please make sure you meet all your deadlines. Summer's going to go by fast. You've got to get going, and we've got to get going now. After you've taken a look at the information, you might go into content. Under the content file, you will find a weekly folder, a folder for each week of the semester, and assignments there, videos there, etc. So please get going on this basic introduction, this basic information. Read your syllabus, read those assignments, take note of the due dates. Also, if you have a question, please don't be afraid to ask. At Blackboard, if you take a look on the left-hand column, you will find a tab called Ask the Prof. Please feel free to go there and ask a question. If you ask that question there, it will be in a sort of public venue. Other people can look at the question and say, ooh, I had that question as well. So know that that will be a public venue. And if you do have a question that you think you'd like to ask and you don't mind it being public, please do go there and I'll answer that, and maybe that will help other people as well. If you have a question you'd rather ask me privately, feel free to go to my email. Happy to do that. I'll be checking both my email and the Ask the Prof discussion board, or the Ask the Prof tab, each day. So feel free. Again, my email is goldenc@newmanu.edu. That's goldenc@newmanu.edu. I'm looking forward to this summer session. I hope you enjoy it as well. Uh, let's get going. Talk to you soon.